Despite the progress made worldwide in recent decades in the area of water and sanitation, more than 2.3 billion people still live without access to sanitation facilities, and some are unable to practice basic hygiene. And this is a case of Unit L extension in Chitungwiza. Access to water and basic sanitation has deteriorated in Chitungwiza, particularly Unit L extension, due to no availability of water as a result of burst water pipes, sewer pipes, poor disposal of rubbish, and overpopulation. Chitungwiza municipality is a beneficiary of Zimfund's Urgent Water Rehabilitation Project Phase 1 and Phase 2. However, Chitungwiza municipality does not have its own water treatment plant, therefore it relies on Harare's Prince Edward Water Treatment Plant, which was rehabilitated under Zimfund Phase 1. Zimfund intervention enabled the treatment plant to increase water production from an average of 45 megaliters a day to 70 megaliters a day. As a result, water supply to Chitungwiza was increased from 12 megaliters a day to 25 megaliters a day. Even though the world standard is 15 liters per person per day, this isn't the case for locals in Unit L extension. Despite an increase of water supply in Chitungwiza, some residents are not getting tap or council water, owing to old pipes, which prevented water flowing into their homes.
Masuweji anetsa vana vari kungochaya nesu vanhu vakuru vacho tiri kungorwara netyphoid tanzwa nekuchaya manyoka chaiwo muno munharaunda yeChitungwiza kuunity L. Tarisai muone zvakaita masuweji ende vamwe vana vanotozovabata vakutokanyakanya kutamba mahumberi masuweji. Saka hatiziviwo kumusorosoro ikokoko kuti muri kutifungireiwo vagari vemuno muZimbabwe. Vakuru vedu dai matinzwira tsitso matibatsirawo motudzoti toita sei nenhau yemasuweji, because masuweji aya ari kutobva kumusorosoro rwatorwizi, sange mvura ikatouya mamwe ari kutopinda mudzimba. Saka magariro acho akutindiremera, akutinetsa. Dai matinzwira tsitsi magonawo kutibatsirawo kuti toita sei nemasuweji nokuti manyoka tapidza kuno.
And many houses have not yet received water pipes into their homes from Chitungwiza municipality. Access to water and basic sanitation has deteriorated, particularly in Unit L extension in Chitungwiza, as sewer is running and flooding the streets. The above showed the link between the water situation and sewer. People now have to walk on roadsides trying to avoid stepping running sewer. Both young and old have to jump sewer on a daily basis on their way to school and workplaces. Adults, both male and females, and young children are at the risk of developing illnesses as a result of sewer running in the streets and unavailability of water.
How are we going to prevent cholera iyoyo yeti zvipatara zvedu hazvina mishonga? Saka ndinoona zvakanaka kuti kanzil itibatsirewo ipapo ingoita kuti vanhu vachere maseptic.
Panyaya yemvura mvura muzvifambisa sei kuno?
Pamvura tikutoshandisa migodhi yatakachera mudzimba, hakuna mvura yekanzil iri.
However, according to the Zimbabwean Constitution of 2013, Section 73, on environmental rights subsection 1, every person has the right to an environment that is not harmful to their health or well-being, and B, to have the environment protected for the benefit of present and future generations through reasonable legislative and other measures that prevent pollution and ecological degradation. In most cases, they are imbibing contaminated water, even if it's borehole water as the water table has since been contaminated, overflowing sewer. However, the predisposing enabling factors that are related in water and sanitation related hygiene practices amongst Unit L extension are a result of unavailability of running water in homes and running sewage in the streets, which requires nothing but immediate attention.
Masewage anetsa ane makore vekanzuru vakauya vachiti hachagadzirisika sesu hedu tiri kumanewstands hatina kana masuwa tine maseptic tiri kufirawo mhosva dzisiri dzedu saka tichazoti kanzuru yacho ichachitiitirawo sei. Masewage atotitambudza ari kutopinda nemumba chaimo mvura yakanaya tanzwa nekukupa tsvina saka kudai matinzuro ngoni iwo makansela acho nema-MPA kunodai vationawo vatigadzirawo sewage haminoti vari kutifungirawo chisusu nevana vatinawo.
Improvements in health associated with better water quality are smaller than those obtained through increase in quantity of water, which allow for a better health, personal and domestic hygienic practices. A research that has been conducted by the World Health Organization 2012 has pointed that population groups that consistently use more water and have access to it have better health outcomes than groups that use less water or have no access to good water at all. This has been shown repeatedly for several health outcomes such as specific diarrheal pathogens, diarrheal morbidity, and child growth.
Kuno kuchitungwiza tanzwa nemasewage vedu tokumbirawo kugadzirirwa vana izvezvi zvivari kupinda mumasewage izvezvi zvimugodhi ndinawo but handisi kuchera mvura mumugodhi ndiri kutochera kunext nenhau yemasewage. Sewage iri kubva kuemu ichiuya kunoku kwachigumba. Please tokumbirawo kugadzirirwa izvinofunga muri kungozvionawo mamiriro azvakaita.
In a research conducted by UNICEF 2015, millions of school-going children miss or have ineffective schooling as a result of disease linked to drinking water and inadequate sanitation facilities. However, numerous studies have also shown that children infected with intestinal worms perform poorly academically. As such, there's a need for immediate intervention given the state of Unit L extension in Chitungwiza, as residents are living in a mess. In an interview with the local councillor Edwin Bear, he confirmed the crisis that is in his ward, and he even pointed that sometimes he receives calls from locals complaining about the sewer running in their homes, but as the councillor he cannot do anything but rather pass the pleas to higher officers. As such, wells and boreholes that have been drilled to ease water crisis have since been contaminated by raw sewage running, and in some instances sewer waste will be running approximately 50 meters. Not only that, toddlers are exposed to raw sewage waste as they will be playing outside.
They are also at risk because they are contaminated in the sewer. Sewer all over me got shallow wells to drink. Life is at risk.
In an interview with another woman by the name Amai Blessing, she said, "Dzimwe nguva ndotozomhanya kunotora mwana akutonowira musewage paanenge achitamba nevamwe panze." Other residents confirmed and showed their concern as they feared for both their health and the well-beings of their kids. The targeted population was all adults and school-going children in Chitungwiza. The study populations consisted of adults in Chitungwiza as they were more mature and were mostly affected as they are guardians and custodians of children. A large percentage of children that were interviewed asked if they ever had heard about cholera and agreed that they've heard about cholera, whilst small percentage had never heard about the disease. On being asked to define cholera, adults say it was a disease only that was caused by poor sanitation and hygiene, and some elaborated saying it is diarrheal disease. From the homestead assessed, there was no piped water supply within the households. Some even confirmed that the Chitungwiza municipality has not made efforts to connect water pipes into their homes. As such, they have since resorted to using borehole water for drinking, which they are supposed to pay 50 bond per bucket. And for their day-to-day use, they are now using water from their wells. There is need for immediate intervention as the situation in Unit L extension in Chitungwiza is not pleasing as opposing to the Zimbabwe Constitution Section 77 of Every Person has the Right to a Safe, Clean and Potable Water.